Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Welcome all of you guys, and hopefully you guys are ready for hopefully a pretty good pre-Christmas restock going on. As you guys know, this pretty much is the week basically right up to the lead up of Christmas, so hopefully we'll have a pretty good restock wave. We have quite a few locations we're looking for, quite a few confirmed I think drops too as well going on, and overall just a lot of stuff all floating on throughout this entire week. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more extra as per usual in these weekly videos, a little extra more details, a little extra bit of news, a little extra bit of leaks, and also a little bit of extra bits of speculations too. So if you guys are all cool with that, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy this video itself. As well, we also once again do have just a lot of news going on, so it should hopefully be a good week. I know a lot of you guys are trying to get your consoles like literally right before the holidays or literally right after, so I'll be trying my best to help you guys out, especially throughout this week. So 100% make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for our brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. If you guys want to be entered in to win that, literally all you have to do is just hit the subscribe button. There's also a Linktree link in the description if you just want bonus entries, if you just want extra stuff. We also do have another little giveaway going over here too as well. It will be linked down below in case you guys want to check out the good old Model D mixed on in from the good old Glorious over here. So it'll be linked down below if you guys want to see that. It's a secret comment. And the per usual other little sellout stuff we usually have. We do have the brand new Samsung stuff. We did a sponsor of them earlier on with the link down below for the best SSDs I recommend. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. We'll get to that as well. So the Twitter and Twitch stream. I'm not always the best when it comes to tweeting out drops. If I do see one, I will try my best. If I'm not working, as well as also the Twitch stream, we hang out there and go and chill and just play games. Weeble, you sign up for Weeble and you deposit $1 with the link down below. You guys go and get free stock and free money. Just instantly go withdraw it, sell it if you guys want to, and same thing in Coinbase. And let's go dive in the video itself. Hopefully you guys are ready. This should be a good one. Let's go dive on in. So I'm going to probably go and mention a few things throughout this actual video itself too. I'm making this just a little bit earlier just because I have a little bit, once again, have a little bit of a thing with my mom who's a little bit like a surgery type thing still going on. Hopefully that should be all sorted and done soon, so you guys all know. So if anything like somehow dropped, I did go cover up a lot of stuff in the day-to-day video. So like hopefully like that, like between that filler, between that and now, should hopefully get all you guys all good just in case there's like a random drop at like, you know, like 10 o'clock or something like that, like right before this goes live. So hope you guys don't mind on that. Let's go dive into it now without further ado, and also use the timestamps down below for all the future videos and my normal videos in case you guys want to or you guys want to skip the intros. Let's go dive on in. So first and foremost, Best Buy. So I'm sure you guys maybe saw it throughout this weekend, but I know sometimes people more so just favor the restocks on the week because it's the major time when most restocks are. But Best Buy, throughout this entire weekend, we actually saw multiple different types of locations with Best Buy getting and receiving stock. Best Buy stores physically have had stock on hand in store. So it's not an event, it's literally just there. So if you guys are lucky, you guys can walk into your own local Best Buy stores, although we've only been seeing this in a few select locations. As of now, we've seen it up in Texas, quite a few different various Texas stores, Florida, Ohio, Arkansas, Georgia, Tennessee, and a few other ones that are slowly receiving stock. If we see more throughout the week, we'll maybe tweet about it or put in a YouTube video and all that, but as of right now, we've had employee and manager confirmation that stores are now able to, at least some stores, at least for trials out, maybe this is at least what we're kind of hearing, is that they can actually receive stock in stores to allocate to sell. So we'll kind of let you guys know. It's always a little bit more in the own local area, but we've never seen Best Buy do this as of yet. We have seen other stores such as GameStop. We'll cover that in a second. Or if you guys even want to go YOLO, check your GameStop store. Now we'll cover that a little bit more. And we also covered that earlier in the day video. But if you guys want to creep on that, you guys can. But when it comes to Best Buy, we have usually never seen them do a walk-in event, basically just normal walk-ins, not without an event behind it. So if you guys want to go check for PlayStation 5s, once again, we've seen a lot more in the South. Maybe give your store a local call, see if they have stock, maybe do a quick drive-by and see, make friends with the employees or the manager and kind of see if they have any plan throughout this week or not. We saw a few pop up on Friday, then a few more popped up on Saturday, and a lot more on Sunday. So I'm probably just imagining throughout these next, probably, in all honesty, next few days, we'll probably see a few more pop on into the fray. So good information on that. Love seeing that for Best Buy. Is probably pretty much confirmed that stores should be doing that. We've seen so many folks and so many confirms on it already, and stock numbers are actually pretty big. Once again, depends on your store, depends on the area, a lot of that type of stuff. Part two is the Best Buy online restock. So as I mentioned, there's any like weird stuff that happened like a little bit right between this video and the previous video. I might cover that earlier on today. But Best Buy, right before this is basically Christmas week. A lot of these places might be a little bit more YOLO or might have a chance to squeeze one on in. But Best Buy, Total Tech has not restocked in quite some time. We were hearing more rumors that there was more incentives now to go and sell Total Tech consoles for stores. So we'll probably be maybe expecting one. Usually on Mondays, they usually had a bit more focus on Total Tech restocks, especially for PS5s. So PS5s, Xbox, and Xbox even Halo Infinites, we've been seeing those back in the fray a little bit. We may make a more proper video on that throughout the week, but basically a lot more retailers have had more restock chances. More places have had Xbox Series X Halo Infinites arriving, so keep that in mind. But when it comes to Best Buy, Total Techs, I'd place they are likely. They try to go and incentivize more holiday drops too as well. We'll probably expect and see one of those throughout this week, as well as also just a normal open to everyone drop. PS5, Xbox, and all those are all open and available. We've also haven't really seen Best Buy do any bundle online store, in-store pickup drops in quite some time. So throughout this week, I'd expect it. We've usually seen Monday, Tuesdays, and honestly for Best Buy, we see almost pretty much every day. So any day from around like the 9 a.m. range to around the 6 p.m. range, give or take, you guys can be on the lookout for it. Maybe even as of today, or maybe if I'm unlucky, like 20 minutes ago, there's a drop. Don't have my luck. So keep that in mind for that as well. That's pretty much all for Best Buy. We'll give you guys more details throughout the week, but both we can probably at least anticipate. Walk-ins almost for sure, 100%. When it comes to online, pretty likely. It's right before Christmas. Why not? And Best Buy's been been somewhat active. Nothing super crazy though. Part 2, Amazon. So once again, if you're getting lucky, don't mind me. That should hopefully have our schedule a bit more easier, or maybe even switch the stuff on Sunday to make sure we're all kind of good for this stuff. So be aware for that. But Amazon is confirmed for this week. If it for some reason drops throughout this week, maybe you guys even see this video like 9 hours later or whatever, or dropped like 2 hours ago, whatever, if someone missed it. When it comes to Amazon itself, they do have confirmed PlayStation 5s for probably this week. In theory, it is until the 31st. It is officially on the website 31st. I'm going to go and say this week just because it seems more likely. I would probably say the confirm more so ties that into more the Best Buy and GameStop stuff we'll cover later on. But either way, like just full disparity. When it comes to that, it is stated on the 31st for Prime members only. You have to be a Prime member, have to have a Prime account. If you guys do not have that, you will not be able to access the drop. We did already go see Xboxes, so those should be X-Nate on out, unless there is more, like they do a second wave, but as of right now, we haven't seen anything else. Halo Infinites, we have not seen any updates on the website listing to, so probably unlikely for that. So at pretty much at any point throughout the next 11 days or so, we have an Amazon restock going on. But if there's an Amazon reset that also had a chance to go and happen, that also means there's always a chance for return orders, canceled orders, etc. for the warehouses, which we always have linked down below, just in case you want to see more on the more buying options. I always kind of mention those on my videos either way. So we are watching that, or anticipating that, and hopefully they'll all be kind of good for throughout this week. We've usually been seeing Amazon drop typically around it could always be at any point, but around like the 10 to around 1 p.m. range. So around the noonish range, give or take your time zone. Although that's not always confirmed. We have seen them do other drop times. Usually around that time is our usual rough range from any day from Monday through even like Saturday. Usually nothing on the Sunday drop though too as well. So that should be confirmed. Maybe not 100% throughout these next 7 days, but at least throughout the next like 12 days or so before the end of the year. Should be restocking. I'm anticipating before Christmas. We do have a friend that works on Amazon. If we see more information, we'll let you guys know. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. Next big boy is going to be on the Walmart. Now, we have no major indication, plus also Walmart's done quite a few drops right beforehand when it comes to consoles and all their restocks and everything. But when it comes to Walmart, we have seen them actually kind of favor Mondays as of recently. So if we see any more updates, last time I actually basically made this video, then 2 hours later, we actually had a drop that was updated on the website itself. So if we see more information or we see more deets, we'll let you guys know 100% when it comes to Walmart, although it's kind of like more of a wild card. They are overdue on a few drops. Some drops from even 3 weeks ago or so are still getting somewhat delayed. So that does kind of tone down the likelihood, because you will not be able to get a Walmart restock drop, whenever their next restock is, before the holidays. It's just confirmed. Their last drop, they had January, I think like 13th as the latest. So the next one will probably be like January, like 15th plus and onwards for this drop. So it's kind of going to be the best place before Christmas, sadly, but at least if they do a restock, we'll kind of know. We've been seeing them do drops at like 11 o'clock into more around like the 3 o'clock into like the 2 o'clock range. So usually around like any of those days. We sometimes have like a 1 or 2 day notice. We've also sometimes have a few hour notice. So if I see it, I'll tweet out about it, or also make another YouTube video on it with like a confirmed drop title on it for that. But like I said, we had a lot of drops for them these past few weeks. Might be a little bit more on the unlikely side throughout this week, although maybe like you could be on the lookout for it. Mondays and Thursdays are their usual go-to days when it comes to Walmart. Also overdue for Walmart Plus drops as well. Now for the next big boy, Target, at least for PlayStation's a little bit more on the lower chance. There's always a chance they want to maybe do a secondary drop because some stores are holding on to stock. I'm a little bit like, mainly because we also had a drop last week on Thursday. It would probably take a little bit more time. They do have some warehouse stock. We'll maybe make another video on it throughout this week, possibly. We'll let you guys know, but there's always that small chance that Target can maybe work on another restock mixed on in. So keep that in mind. We're watching the stock for that. We'll let you guys know. If they do a PS5 restock, Wednesday or Thursday would probably be the most go-to. Friday's Christmas Eve. They could, in theory, work on in. But once again, they did just go and drop on Thursday, so the likelihood does go down a decent amount. So we'll kind of watch it. We'll kind of go and see. Once again, a little bit more on the unlikely side, like Walmart. We'll keep on watching throughout the week. I think the big folks will probably be Amazon and Best Buy for sure. This week, Xboxes, though, I'm sure you guys have heard quite a bit. We always mention this on the daily videos and all that. But Target with their Xbox consoles. Still nationwide, depends on the area, depends on your store, depends when the stock arrives and all of that. But we have been consistently and very happily been seeing loads of folks still going and getting their Xbox Series X consoles or in stores. Usually you want to go and check your online listing. If they do have additional stock, it'll basically be showed if you could buy it for all access. It's kind of like all access is always available. And it's kind of like if you have like a console and someone's like, yeah, I'll give you $700 for it. I just want to know when it's in stock. They'll be like, oh yeah, we got you. And then you're like, okay, so you do have a console. Yeah, for $700. Oh, you just have a console? Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, I guess you could buy that, I guess, yeah. That's an option, I guess, yeah. And then you just go buy the $500 console. So basically, you want to look on the website or the app. If the Xbox Series X All Access is available, that should mean that your local store for that should, in theory, have stock on hand. Same way you could also test it with the Xbox Series S. Or you guys could always go call the store, go and see, or arrive on store hours. A lot of folks have been getting their consoles just on opening, which is always very cool and nice to go and see. So in case you guys want to go get those all for Target itself, that's at least confirmed. We've been seeing that all throughout these past 3 weeks. It's always like kind of sporadic. Like let's say like one store in New York, and or like a few stores in New York, and a few stores in like New Jersey, and a few stores in Chicago. So it's nationwide. It's all the place. You just have to kind of play it for your own local area. Now as well, GameStop. So 2 things for GameStop. Technically 3 things. Today, we mentioned this on the earlier video. If you guys want to go and check your local GameStop store, you guys totally can if you guys would like to. We did still see a few stores have leftover stock between 5 to 15, depending on the areas, like in like the Chicago, New York, New Jersey, Florida, Texas, Seattle, California areas. So we also had that big walk-in event that happened like last week, like the end of last week. So with that, we've still seen a few stores that might still have some stock. Might be worth calling your store, maybe asking and checking. The bundles were a little bit more on the expensive side, which is a little bit more which does kind of make me a little bit sad because it's a little harder for it. But at the same time, too, that means there's less scalpers and usually more stock available in case you guys just want to be desperate or for like, for the holidays or all that type of stuff. You guys could totally go and do it if you guys want. So be on the lookout for those areas. Now, part 2 will be, there is rumors there'll be another GameStop walk-in event. This is more so kind of next week, too, as well. I'll throw on this video just for the confirm. We'll get more details throughout these next few days. But as of next Monday, I do believe there's going to be another GameStop walk-in event going on. We're not sure. We'll get more details throughout the week when it comes to locations, stock numbers, like if it's going to be Xboxes, PS5s, and all that type of stuff. But as of right now, we still have this maybe ongoing drop depending on your areas. Maybe give your stores a call. And on top of that, too, we'll give you more details throughout the week as more leaks come out, whenever you see the official GameStop notice. Basically, all that type of stuff, we'll let you guys go and know. GameStop for online, at least as of today, so hopefully it wasn't like a random YOLO drop or whatever. We didn't see any tweets or messages or anything from GameStop yesterday. Whenever you do have a tweet or mention from GameStop, we'll 100% make another video for you guys and let you guys know up on the channel itself and give you guys more details with the confirmed drop title and all of that. So that's pretty much about it for, I think, all the big boys. Like I said, big focus, Amazon, Best Buy, and probably GameStop throughout this week. And then we'll kind of see if Target and Walmart can be a little bit YOLOs all throughout to this week, too, as well. So that's all for the big boys. Now, we do have actually a lot of mid-tier stuff, too. PlayStation Directs. When it comes to the PlayStation Directs overall, we didn't see any emails yesterday, so the likelihood of one today, pretty low. But we did actually see 3 of them as of last week. So we'll be watching them. We usually get the emails in like maybe 1 or 2 days. We'll have a chance to go and see. I'm sure a lot of retailers may want to be a little extra generous or extra loving when it comes to restocks because we only have another 4 days before Christmas, 5 days if you count, Christmas Eve or whatever. So I'll be watching those. They usually give us like 1 or 2 days advances. I usually make a video on it, talk about it, and tweet about it. So now if it ever goes public, we'll let you guys know. Usually the invites are invite only. They have done a few open queues though as well when it comes to the consoles. Microsoft Directs. We have still been seeing Microsoft Directs, especially throughout the weekend, which we're also throwing a Halo Infinite consoles too as well. Very intriguing to go and see. So Make sure you guys are signed up both for the PlayStation Direct Marketing and Microsoft Direct Marketing too as well. And they do give good guys a good chance to get your consoles and Halo Infinite consoles, which are very, very sought after as well. So that's all pretty much good for that. Newegg, don't forget always about for their day-to-day shuffles. We actually have been seeing a bigger influx of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X is shown on in for all these videos in general. It's always nice to go and see that in case you guys want to go check and see. And online, once again, one of those like weird places where hopefully didn't go into restock all before this video itself. Like I said, we'll maybe just even switch like Sundays if my mom's thing keeps on having issues with it to make sure we're all like on time and I have like a weird awkward 2-hour window where drops could potentially happen, you know. But when it comes to Anton Line, we had them have a very, very quiet last week. Usually Anton Line likes to drop stock whenever they do physically have stock on hand. So when it comes to Anton Line, Monday through Friday, any day, and they also did not do any PS5 bundles or any good Xbox Series X bundles or Halo Infinite bundles for quite some time. So in case you guys just want to be in the extra lookout for them throughout this week, we'll probably be watching them a little extra closely and a little extra carefully throughout this week from 9 a.m. until like 5 p.m. or so. Gamefly was very active these last 3 weeks, so I'd almost want to say there's a small chance they could work in another drop for either Xbox or PS5s. Although their bundle prices are a little bit on the expensive side, still very nice and is good stock overall. So I'd like to go and see that. As well, just for other various online YOLOs before we get to walk-ins. We also covered a lot of walk-ins earlier this morning. Verizon still has not done another drop since their last online restock, with also a little bit of walk-in news still floating on with them. We'll get more details throughout this week. Kohl's did update their listing still about 2-3 weeks ago. Still have not seen an update from it. Costco. We usually do see a lot of Costco. Funny enough, they were kind of quiet for like 3 months, but we do keep on seeing them in the early morning hours and also midweek hours too as well. So any day, Monday through Friday, we're watching those all throughout these early morning hours. We also saw them remove their Xbox Series X Halo Infinite, so we'll see if they work in another YOLO drop there. Sam's Club, this Thursday we'll be on the lookout for it. Would maybe make sense with Christmas being right around the corner. We'll see them for bundles Wednesday or Thursday nights. PS5 or Xbox is overdue. As well, when it comes to other various places like the Urban Outfitters and stuff, Andromedas, they sometimes YOLO drop, but they're kind of big bundles, so I don't have to cover that news, I think, too heavily. Now, for the next one, walk-ins. We covered in Target already. We covered in Best Buy already. Those are kind of the big boys for this. Myers has once again been seeing a lot more stuff in the news for PlayStation 5 walk-ins going on, which is very nice to see. So same thing with that and a few Halo Infinite consoles and Xbox Series X consoles. So if you guys want to go check your local Myers stores, they might have another batch coming on into as well before the weekend happens. But we have been closely and carefully been watching all these walk-in restocks going on there. It's always nice to see that. Love seeing all the stock, love seeing the stock potentials and all that good stuff. Same with online. They actually have done 2 online restocks, not as that often, but they do work them on in sometimes. Well, you guys know if there's any more special Christmas events going on. Once again, we might even see a few Christmas event drops going on. I'd be surprised if we don't. As well, BJ's. We have still been seeing a lot of stuff all throughout the East Coast, from New York to basically Florida. We haven't seen too many Halo Infinite consoles, but we have been seeing PlayStations and Xboxes in the stores. Once again, for all walk-ins, depends on the area. Depends on the location, depends on the stock, all that type of stuff. When it comes to HEB, haven't seen any major updates for them. Fred Meyer's and Kroger's. Still, if you guys want to download the Kroger's app or Fred Meyer's app, sometimes they do showcase and highlight up the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition consoles, which at that point will go and showcase up if your store has stock. If you guys want to go give them a call, give them a YOLO call, and kind of see how everything goes from that. PC Richards, didn't really see too many updates for them. If we see anything, we'll let you guys know. We usually see a lot of Thursday or Friday updates for them. That's in the East Coast. We also have still once again seen quite a few different types of military restocks as well. Float on in if you guys are active military or military bases. We've been seeing quite a few of those in just various locations. Xbox Series X Halo Infinite consoles and PlayStation 5 consoles too, depending on your store. I'm sure you guys know your naval bases or all those exchanges, or even online. You guys can be on the lookout for it. Now, for me, to kind of go give a little like a wrap up for this, I'm sure throughout this week it'll be a pretty good week in regards to all the consoles, all the restocks. I'm going to hope we have some pretty good ones. We have had a pretty eventful past 2 or 3 weeks or so. I'm going to hope to God that we can have a lot of good restocks for all of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are parents or people trying to get all your consoles and just all that stuff for your kids and everything. So I'm with you guys. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to give you guys some good hustles all throughout this week, extra videos if I gotta. And if we get any good information or stuff all throughout the week, we'll let you guys know. So thank you guys all so much for watching. There's still like a few little various YOLOs, but I think those are the most important ones throughout this week. I'm going to look out for it. We'll 100% have a lot more videos, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for our PS5 giveaway and our brand new giveaway too, as well as we mentioned over here for a nice little mouse. We have the Samsung links down below for the brand new SSDs I do highly recommend. Same with the Amazon links as well. We'll keep on checking and seeing. If there was any weird drop between like the next like 2 or 3 hour drop between the earlier video and this video, super big apologies. I hope you guys don't mind. I think it should be back to normal. I think either by the next week or whatever, or we'll just maybe do some stuff on Sunday too on top of that. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys would like to go and follow. We also have the Amazon links as I mentioned. Sign up for that Weeble. The pause at $100. You guys go get a bunch of free stock and free money. Just instantly sell or draw it. Same with Coinbase too as well. And leave a like if you guys enjoy the video, or if you guys want to come back throughout the week and go let us know if there's any more cool consoles or cool drops you guys had a chance to go and get. And we'll give you guys all the, I guess, good attention we could go give you guys. Good luck on this week. I hope it's going to be fantastic. And we'll see you guys up for a few more videos all throughout the rest of this week. Love you guys.